Please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. The NBA bid is back. We survived the storm over here on the East Coast. However, I'm going to tell you right now, in the next 48 hours, I'm going to come down with something as I was just trouncing through just torrential downpour last night and crazy wind getting to and from trivia. Feeling it this morning. So we're going to do our best to power through. Who do we have here this morning? We got Sneeps. Good morning to Sneeps. Happy National Save the Eagles Day. Now, I imagine this is for the actual Eagles, like the Birds, not the band. Or the Philadelphia Eagles, but they do need saving. Happy birthday to Santi Aldama. Thank you, Common Man. Matic, Otto's in the chat. Storm, hope you survived. We got Josh in the chat. Terry's here. Chewy's up in here. Lakers and free throw disparity. The NBA's back to normal. Good morning. It's a complete crap at Darko. Yeah, we will talk about Darko, baby. That was chef's kiss. So just for a little business, I think we got Shot Tank back tonight at 9 p.m. on our Team Hold So Rare channel. We'll also have Value Hunting should go up today, maybe tomorrow. We're going to see how the old vocals are doing. And then make sure, if you haven't gone over there yet, I'm going to plug this every damn day until the cows come home. Is that something that people say? We're going to plug it every day. If you haven't gone over to our Team Hold Sports channel, do me a favor, go check that out. That thing is bumping. We are just absolutely cooking over there. We dropped a Jamal Murray video 2 days ago that's cooking up a little bit. We're at over 7,500 subs already. So go in there and subscribe to this channel, please. We're trying to get this up over 10K too. This is gonna surpass this channel soon, I think. And we need to start monetizing that, baby. So yeah, go check that out. Boston Base asks, is that a hoodie all black or is there a logo? No, this is just all black, no logo. It's just a black hoodie. I don't know where it came from. I found it the other day. Again, I lost a sweatshirt. I lost a shirt, I said, and then I found a shirt. So the universe giveth and it taketh away. Only a handful of games last night. And I think we just have to start with the Lakers, right? We have to start with the Lakers-Raptors game. Listen, Darko gave us one of the best clips, one of the best clips of all time. I don't even know how much I can share of it before I get smacked. We just monetized, I don't want to get ours demonetized again, but we're going to give it a go. I shared it on Twitter. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Here we go. You should be able to hear this. If you can't hear it, let me know in the chat.
23 free throws in that fourth quarter. What did you?
Thank you, Doug. That's outrageous. What happened tonight? This is completely BS. This is shame.
I love this so much, mainly because and I tweeted this out. This is real Bond villain energy. This is shame. How dare he come in here? Terrible impression there, but I just love it.
Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this. 23 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. How to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible as Scotty Barnes
I'm also just like listening to the voice, like the microphone pop, right? Like I feel someone right after this ended just got in there with some disinfectant and they were wiping that down. Like just so mad. I love this.
Who is all-star caliber player in this league? He goes every single time to the rim with force and trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for the whole game. How's that possible?
I love it. Again, how's it possible? Like, I love the anger, you know, because especially I'm reminded of my best friend Vedran, who is from Bosnia. And whenever he got like really worked up, because of course, you know, like the energy, the adrenaline is flowing. This is your second language, and you're like trying to find the words and rap it. Like, I have a hard time when I get mad. And if it was my second language, I don't even know. This is the best.
How are you gonna explain that to me? They had to win tonight. If that's the case, just let us know so we don't show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight.
All right, we'll stop there. I love this so much. It makes me want to get a Raptors jersey. I mean, if you're Scotty Barnes, also if you're Pascal Siakam, actually, are you like, hey, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, also all-star caliber, okay? But like, if you're Scotty Barnes, you're like, yeah, you're right. I'm sure Emmanuel Quickley's up there, just kind of like, you know, pull, and especially because this is the guy that told Emmanuel Quickley to smile more, which would have gotten you canceled like 5 years ago. But I love it. I love this energy. I stayed up late for this game too. Yeah, the death stare a few seconds was good too. Yeah, I know, right? It's hard not to. That was intoxicating. I agree. I think like for him to be able to stay with it that whole time, it was incredible. I stayed up and watched that game last night, and which I also have regrets about because I'm so tired. But I was locked into it. It was a close back and forth game. And I'll be honest, I didn't see because I did not see like Toronto get hammered a lot throughout the game. And I'm not saying they didn't. It's like before Toronto fans come at me. But what I did notice was how like every single ticky-tack foul was called. So like the same energy. And I'm not saying the refs are why they lost the game, but they did not get any sort of 50-50 went the Lakers' way. And they just didn't get the same whistle that the Lakers got. And I think that's the frustrating thing, right? If it's going to be ticky-tack on one end, it's got to be ticky-tack on the other end. You got to do that both ways. And I mean, the free throw disparity is just wild. It is just nuts. I'm going to real quick. It was, I believe, the final tally. The Raptors went 8 for 13 from the line. Did they take 2 free throws in the fourth quarter or no free throws? And then finally, the Lakers 28 for 36. Yeah, I thought that was garbage too, man. They got to fix that. So in the fourth quarter, Emmanuel Quickley just picked up his 5th foul on the other end, and then is trying to get aggressive here down the stretch, and cuts just like drives hard to the lane and does like a, you know, he brings it through like he's trying. We've seen this so many times, right? And it was just unlucky from Cam Reddish. Like he brings the elbow up and then like brings it up and catches he catches Cam Reddish square. When they were showing the replay, something that I thought was interesting is they show, you see like LeBron's reaction in the background. It must have been loud. Like the contact must have been loud because LeBron was like, ooh, like it just felt like a very natural reaction. Not like LeBron being like, oh, you need to review it, but just like how loud the contact was. And it was definitely a charge, right? Like it was an offensive foul. I don't think anybody would disagree upon that. Like IQ definitely caught him. But to call that a flagrant, it wasn't like a rip through, right? It wasn't like he was iron clawing it or, you know, just giving him an elbow right across the face. That was such a clear, just like wrong place, wrong time. Call the offensive foul, give the Lakers the ball. But in a close game in the fourth quarter, it was already fouling Emmanuel Quickley out. I know you're not supposed to take the context into it, but you know what? That's what they fucking do. That's like that happens in the playoffs all the time, right? Oh, it's playoff basketball. You get a little more physical. Like context matters. And IQ just fouled out. He's clearly he wasn't trying to give Cam Reddish an elbow to the face. That's just so for them in a 1-point game to get 2 free throws and the ball. Come on. It was too bad. It was too bad to see that. And I wouldn't say that like ended the game, but that's because like the Raptors stayed with it and they had a couple of chances late. But that was like the energy that they had in the fourth quarter, and that's There you go. There you go. Let's see. What was the let's do the final tallies over there. The final tallies for that game. So the Lakers win 132-131. Siakam had 25 and 4. It was funny. Siakam and Barnes both didn't have stellar statistical games. And then late in the fourth quarter, they both like hammered it in. Like Scott, instead of like shooting a three, Scotty kept dunking it, which I mean, we'll take dunks, right? Unless you're no dunks. I also thought something was weird, and I'll be curious of, Boston based member for 13 months of takes. Curious for the people that stayed up and watched that game. Siakam got really hot there late in the fourth quarter, like hitting a couple of tough. He hit a corner three, maybe 2 corner threes, couple of tough shots. And this was like in minutes, like 6-4, 6-3, maybe into the like at the end of the fourth quarter. The last 3 minutes, I don't think he touched the ball until the very last second of the game, where he just like threw up a shot that I think went off glass and in or something, like when it didn't matter anymore. I kind of thought that was weird that they just strictly went away from him. Like Barnes took a couple of tough cracks at AD down low, and he got blocked. I don't know. I thought it was interesting that they went away from Siakam in the way they did. And especially with Noah Quickly out there, I kind of thought he would, I don't know. I thought he would get a couple more shots, but and maybe that's just because I had some Siakam overs that missed by 1. Tesla said in the chat that's been a trend this year. Pascal hasn't had a ton of crunch time touches this year. Interesting. Yeah. But anyways, both of those guys, Siakam got off to a hot start in the first quarter and then didn't really do much. But anyways, back to statistical analysis. IQ, 21-5-5. And then RJ Barrett proved me wrong. I did not think RJ Barrett, Maple Jordan, could have 2 consecutive good games. And he did. He had 23, 10, and 5 following up his big 30-plus point performance against the Warriors the other night. LeBron had 22, 12, and 5. Christian Wood with 14 off the bench. But the story and the benefactor of a lot of those fouls down the stretch, Anthony Davis, man, another big game. 41, 11, and 6. Throw a block in there as well. And AD, and listen, I know the story on this is like how the refs were pretty bad, and this is like classic Lakers stuff. Actually, LeBron was asked about it after the game, and he had, I think Skeets shared it maybe. He had this great reaction of just kind of like, he was like, well, they fouled us and we didn't foul them. And like, it almost felt like a clip from The Office. But AD this year, man, he's averaging over 25 points a game, almost 26, over 12 rebounds, both career high. I mean, over his career average, and then 3.5 assists, shooting 56% from the field, 80% from the line, 57% true shooting. So AD, man, is just out there balling, which again just shows how crazy it is that the Lakers are like where they are in the standings, because they are getting like and if it was 8 years ago, maybe Anthony Davis would be in the MVP conversation, but now he's going up against the Embiids and like the Jokic's of the world and Lukas of the world. One other thing too about since I said MVP, I don't know if you guys saw. So Joel Embiid already ruled out tonight. He can only miss 9 more games the rest of the season, and if he misses more than that, not only is he ineligible for the MVP, he is also ineligible for like all NBA and all those awards too, which like that really does shake stuff up. I think that's like the first. I mean, Jimmy Butler is also going to be in that category. He's not going to be eligible. But that does like shake things up a little bit, specifically for all NBA, because it's positionless now. Like if you're Bam Adebayo, you're like, let's go, baby, miss a couple more games. Also, look at all these members. We love to see it. Let me catch up on the chat here. Mo says Scotty has a tendency to force it when he's frustrated. Most of the time it works. Yeah, I mean, Scotty's been great. Tesla said RJ benefiting from not having 2 other left-handed players utilizing the same parts of the floor. Yeah, I also think RJ had to do a little bit more work because Jakob Poeltl, I believe, is out. I think they said 7 to 10 days. And shout out Weisberg, who called it in Live Before Lock. Thad Young, baby. Thad Young moved into the starting lineup. And you got same Chris Boucher off the bench minutes. But I think RJ has to play a little bit bigger, which again, I mean, I took the over on points, rebounds, and assists last night on Anthony Davis because I was like, who the hell's covering AD? And there was nobody. The answer was nobody. Stan says Jimmy owns and doesn't complete the sentence. Oh, there it is, Stan. There it is, Stan. All right, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, also Jimmy Butler already ruled out for tonight. Let's get going. Chewy's in the chat. Like the beam, baby. What a wild game. So the Kings end up winning 131 to 110 over Detroit basketball. But in the first quarter, Detroit outscored Sacramento 47 to 29. They were up 18. In the second quarter, the Kings outscored them 39 to 18. And then in the fourth quarter, they outscored them 33 to 15. And it was Saboner season, baby. Bone was out there. Sabonis had 37 points, 13 dimes, 10 boards. Fox kind of righted the ship a little bit. He had 26 and 4. He's been off to a weird, he's had a weird stretch of games. And then Keegan, baby. Keegan had 32 and 5. Really good game for Keegan. Oh, Carl, let me know in the chat. Pirtle's going to be reassessed 7-2. Probably be out at least 2 weeks. Yeah, so that was a tough one for Detroit. On the Pistons side of things, they played Bojan 33 minutes, and he was very efficient. He had 26 and 5. Jalen Duren burned me. I needed one more board from him, although he did go over on points. He had 16 and 10. Jaden Ivey was pretty good. 22, 6, and 5 from him. Killian Hayes was very bad. Once again, let's just stop it. Let's stop the Killian Hayes thing. The Killian Hayes experience is over. All right? He's not playing in Paris this week, so we don't have to, force the French on us, Just shut it down. Get Joe Harris more minutes. It was tough. Yeah, great seats still available at the Little Caesars Arena. Pizza. Right? Is that Little Caesars? Pizza. Yeah, that is Little Caesars. But you know what? In honor of that huge L for Detroit, we'll give you a little drop, though. We'll give you a little Pistons drop just to, get some good vibes.
Detroit basketball! Detroit basketball!
Beautiful. Yeah, let's check. You want to check the Killian Hayes Summer League moment? Hell yeah, we can do that. It sounds like Cade's going to be out 2 weeks. I think that is what I read last night. So, I mean, not that changes the chances of them winning or losing, because they are going to lose no matter what. All right, Killian Hayes. Man, the Summer League moment that I made thousands on. That's when Top Shot was the best. All right. We got a spotlight. Look at these Killian Hayes. We need more Killian Hayes moments. Ooh, $7. $7, baby. Future of fandom. There we go. Shuey says Detroit had so many guys out and Bagley was still DNP'd. Yeah, that roster sucks. That moment was sending Bandy to college. Oh, that was great. I miss those days because you'd go to Vegas for Summer League, and then Summer League would pay for itself. It's beautiful. Badges will go bonkers in hardcourt. You're absolutely right. All right, we've already talked too much about it. Sacramento plays Charlotte tonight. I think that'll be fun. That'll be fun in the sense that Sabonis should have another awesome game. Wolves beat the pants off of the Orlando Magic, 113-92. The Paolo Banchero Magic wore off a little bit. Welcome to playing one of the best defenses in the league. They also did this without having Ant Edwards do too much. Ant left the game for a little bit. He came back, so I don't know if he had to go poop. But he played 26 minutes, was in a lot of foul trouble. Ant-Man only had 6, 4, and 3. Rudy had 21 and 12. Catman had 28, 6, and 5. Jalen Suggs continued to play well. He had 20 and 5 off the bench. Mo Wagner had 21 and 8. I think this is a pretty good win for Minnesota, as they've I wouldn't say they've hit some road bumps, but just slowed down a little bit. And yet they go on the road to DeSantis country and win it for Amway. They get that W against Orlando. Orlando has been playing pretty well too. So that's good. Hold on. Bossabase says, personally, I think this is the best Top Shot era. No Janie, fewer crypto people, great basketball moments. Yeah, dude. Hey, listen, I know you already bought all those MGLEs, baby. I'm happy for you. Yeah, anyways, good win for Minnesota. Right that ship a little bit, and to be able to do it without Ant-Man doing much. But yeah, it was the bigs down low. The bigs down low just absolutely cooking Orlando. Combined for 49 points, and that's not even including what Naz Reid did. Let me actually see what Naz Reid did, because I know he got off to a hot start, and he finished that game, only played 21 minutes, had 13 and 10 in 21 minutes. So they just dominated him down low. Goga, the Wagner, they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it down low. Good win for them. All right, let's keep going. Sorry, guys. I have a sore throat, so I apologize if I'm just feels like I'm swallowing a lot. Go ahead, clip that jump shoot. Knicks, bing bong, beat the Blazers. This game, you didn't need to watch. Portland I was trying to, when I was drafting for underdog yesterday, I was like, man, there's nobody I really like in Portland. So I just kind of moved them all down in my rankings. And that worked out because everybody was bad. Everybody was real bad. However, we can give you this.
Regular season Randall.
We love it. We love it. Randall went off here. Sorry, man. God, I got an ad reading from ESPN in my ears, and it's like, Randall finished with 28 and 7. OG went off. He had 23 points. That was his best offensive game for the Knicks so far. And then Miles McBride gave him 16 off the bench. Quentin Grimes gave him 17 on the bench. The only thing notable for the Blazers was Jeremy Grant scored 21. And but Orlando, Jesus, bing bong, undefeated since OG Anunoby came. So let's go. Knicks hot. The Knicks are hot. They are a fun team. I still don't think they have any sort of real shot at, I guess the Eastern Conference Finals, right? I guess they could do the ECF, but I don't know. Good win for them though. I'm not going to rain on their parade. They look good. And if like Quentin Grimes now is just kind of comes off the bench, knocks down some threes, plays some defense, they got a good top 6 or 7. I still think they're going to make a move here as we get closer to the deadline. We'll see. All right. Memphis beat Dallas 120-103. Now, this is crazy. So no John Morant. No Marcus Smart gets hurt in this game. He leaves early. Jaren Jackson Jr. was ruled out. And Memphis was like, that's fine. We're going to beat you by 17. And this game was like never close. They were beating them handily the whole time. Bane dropped 32 and 9. Marcus Smart had 23 and 4. Before getting hurt. And then Kyrie and Luka combined for 64 points. Kyrie had 33, 8 and 4. And then Luka had 31, 6 and 6.
Luka magic.
Stan, you could have done just like a little bit of homework. You could have just checked the box score. Because the Magic lost by a lot last night, and Wendell Carter Jr. didn't play. He was out last night. So, God, Stan, every time I think you've turned a corner, you just hit me with some stupid. All right, we only have one. Oh no, that was it. That was all of last night's basketball action. Basketball, gimme. All right, let's go look at the standings quickly. We'll do our standings check-in. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I was sharing the NBA Top Shot screen. Tesla, that's an interesting comment. Tesla says, Mavs feel kind of front runnery to me. Don't think they really deal with adversity well. Yeah, you know what it is, man? I think like looking at Dallas, it is if Luka and Kyrie are going to give you 60 points a game probably. But if the other dudes aren't doing anything, it's tough. And you see like Derek Jones Jr. got to 11. Josh Green did nothing in 23 minutes. Powell gave them 4. And then they got a total of 19, 24 bench points. Hardy gave them 10 in 19 minutes. Tim Hardaway Jr. Somehow Tim Hardaway Jr. only took 6 field goal attempts in 30 minutes, which feels very anti-Tim Hardaway Jr. But yeah, that is that's, I don't know. I think they if the others aren't going to do anything, it's Jover. Ooh, LeBron signed a deal with Fanatics. Yeah, who just reported that? Who reported that? Let me see if I can find it. Wow, breaking news.
Frozen.
Let's see. Oh, God, another ESPN ad. What the hell, bro? All right, hold on. Let me see if I can. Was it Shams? LeBron and Bronny releasing a 1-of-1 on January 19th. Wow. All right, here we go. Let me share a different screen. Wow. All right, here we go. Lakers star LeBron James has signed a multi-year trading card deal with Fanatics Collectibles. James had been with Upper Deck. He and Bronny James signed a 1-of-1 card that releases January 19th. Wow. All right, what does this mean? What does this mean for NBA Top Shot? Is Fanatics a competitor? Are Digital Collectibles still alive? No, I don't. That is sick, though. Fanatics seems to be cornering the market. I feel like we're going to have a Fanatics scandal. I don't have anything to back that up. Just based on everything I'm seeing, it feels like they're flying too close to the sun. Anybody else getting that feeling? Too close to the sun. Feels like it's all going to come down. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. All right, let's go back over to the worldwide leader of sports here. Let's go stop screen, share this one more time. Not a lot of games last night, so we don't have too much to check in on. I want to just say Knicks right here. Knicks, baby, in the 4 seed, 22-15, 6-4 in their last 10, winners of 5 in a row. Only 6.5 back. The real thing is, though, they have a real shot at sliding into that 3 seed. I think, the Sixers had that really soft schedule to start the season. Embiid's missing a handful of games. The Sixers schedule gets a little bit more difficult now. Knicks should climb into that 3 spot, I think, sometime soon. And then not that far from Milwaukee, who's been playing like dog do. Magic, who drop a game, they drop to the 8 seed. I know Raptors fall back to I think they were already in the 11. On the West, though, Timberwolves have that 1.5 lead over there. Kings get their W. They're back in the 5 spot. Dallas drops to the 7. Lakers now are 500. I think that's it. Let's look at what do we got for tonight, though. They gave us a way more balanced schedule. Actually, still a lot of games, but Minnesota, Boston at 7 o'clock, Sacramento, Charlotte, San Antonio, Detroit, Washington, Indiana, Philly, and Atlanta. Do we have any ESPN games? OKC, ABC. Okay, OKC, Miami, Houston, Chicago, New Orleans, Golden State, Denver, Utah, and then Toronto, Clippers. There you go. We love to see it. Play-in race is going to be in. Yeah, again, the play-in race is always good, baby. Play-in race is always good. A couple other notes here. Actually, let's take a little ad read here. Take our first break of the day. Shout out So Rare. Today's NBA bit is brought to you by So Rare. Daily fantasy sports is annoying. Constantly paying attention to injury news, who's starting, who's sitting, and just having to remember to enter your lineups each and every day. With So Rare, you just have to enter your lineup once for each game week. And instead of having to pay an entry fee each time you enter a contest with So Rare, once you buy your cards, the tournaments are free. Each game week, you'll have a chance to win more card rewards to bolster up your roster. And this year, So Rare is introducing cash prizes. So sign up for So Rare today using the link in the description, and they'll start you with 20 free common cards. And by using our link, once you buy 5 cards from auction, they'll give you a 6th one free. So sign up for So Rare today and see if you can take down Mike Sorarian. All right, baby boy. The only other piece of news that I thought was pretty good, Eric Spoelstra, 8 years, $120 million, signed an extension yesterday. Anytime Spo gets some news, it's always nuts to me that even though he is considered, I think he's considered the best coach in the league right now, right? I mean, Popovich is kind of, on his way out. Steve Kerr's being weird. Spo knows. Spo is one of the best. Even LeBron tweeted about Spo last night. He's never won Coach of the Year, which I think is nutso. So I think we just decide, listen, I know Dagnall should win it for OKC. Joey Maz, who coaches the Timberwolves? He should be in the conversation. I think we got to give it to Spo, or we treat this like the Oscars and we just give him a Lifetime Achievement Award. Just like, because it's like, you know what? He's done so much. He's passed the Coach of the Year stuff. Just give him a Lifetime Award, and that's it. We call it there. Stan says he got the bag after the divorce. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you went through a recent divorce. Do we have a Eric Spoelstra scandal? Is he dating like a 19-year-old now or something? It is Miami. I could see Spo getting after it. Is he hanging out with James Harden? Who knows? But I think that's it around the NBA universe from last night's action and all the news and the notes. Do you guys have anything else for me? Anything else that you wanted to get involved in? I'll go over to Underdog. We'll pick a pick'em. I hit one pick'em last night. and then missed a couple. Let's look at results for pick'ems. So this one was tough. This was the one that looked like it was going to be fun. I'm not going to pull up the chat challenge. All right, Siakam just missed. That was brutal. AD and Emmanuel quickly both hit. This is the one we hit. We had IQ, Ivy, and turnovers. But the one that we made yesterday, we hit Anthony Davis, we hit IQ, but Scoot Henderson killed us. But let's go over to pick'ems for tonight. When Fast Break. I tried to make Fast Break content this week, but Fast Break took their own break. So we'll have to wait on Fast Break. All right, let's see. So Wemby plays Detroit. He's still on that minutes limit thing, which sucks. But he should dominate, I think. But I don't really know. Double doubles are always fun. I don't really know. I feel like I would just take the over on points here, but let's keep looking. Vassell for 22.5 points. That feels like a gimme. I think I'm going to do that one. Ooh, Edwards and Paolo unders. Yeah, let's look at that because Edwards under, maybe just under 27.5 points on a back-to-back against the Celtics. Even though he had a bad game last night, I don't know if he's going to have 2 consecutive bad games. No Paolo stuff yet. But I like that. I like oh yeah, Magic don't play tonight, do they? Oh, you're saying you hit that last night. I got you. I got you. Apparently, Spo already went for the young girl. Oh, she got the bag. Okay, congrats. Yeah, you guys can keep. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't want to look up NBA Top Shot challenges right now. That I'm happy for you guys. It seems like the MGLE packs were W's. I know Jeb bought and flipped. It seems like everybody buys and flips. I'm happy. I'm happy for everybody. I can't look at the challenges. All right, let's start over because I do like the Ant under call for tonight. Ooh, Tatum double. I feel like we're gonna get a good Tatum game. He is well rested. I like this. Maybe we do a little spice. Sabonis triple double. No, but I am gonna go over on Sabonis points, rebounds, and assists. Oh wait, refreshed. What? Oh, went down. All right, we'll accept it. I do like Sabonis against the Hornets bigs. I really like. And then Scary Terry, we're just going to go over 26.5 points. I think this is it right here. This is what we're going to do. Points on Tatum looks low. All right, let's do that too then. 25.5. It's because it's against Minnesota. But you know what? They're at home, right? They got to defend their home court. Just keep that streak alive. All right, let's do this. So Devin Vassell over 22.5. Sabonis over 44.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Scary Terry 26.5. Tatum 25.5. 10 to win 100. $10 to win 100. Let's see what we got here. Basketball. All right, share that picks. Let's share those picks if you guys want to come along. Yeah, I'm not looking up the Chet challenge. Darko Zakarian. I love it. Oh man, I'm so pro. I want to buy a Darko jersey. But that's gonna be the sweat for tonight over there. I think that's it though. I might call it here. I know this was an abbreviated show, only 33 minutes, but especially if we have Shot Tank tonight, I need to sip on some tea. Oh, you know the other thing I want to shout out on an underdog. I mean, if you guys like, if you like this kind of sweat in fantasy football. They have a good tournament that's out there right now that has a pretty good payout structure. It's called the Summit, and it's a $10 entry. And you're not going against people who are drafting 150 times. The max you can enter it is 10. And the payout here is first for 5K, second for 3K, and then it goes 2K, 1,500. It's like a pretty flat payout structure. Top 18.6. Like if you finish in 621 to 1860, you get your money back. And basically what you do, they put you in like 16 pods. And if you like win, it goes round by round, right? So you draft one team for the entirety of the playoffs. So I'll show you. I drafted a couple. No. We want to go to best ball, NFL. Completed. Sorry. I've drafted a handful of these. So, it says only 2. I've done 4, right? Let's see if we had a refresh. There we go. We've done 4. So I'm still sharing screen, right? That'd be silly if I'm not. Yeah. So as you can see, like this lineup, I have Phillies, Eagles, and Dolphins. So I got like a Hurts with AJ Brown, and that's it. Just 2 Eagles. And then I did Miami with Tua, Mostert, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and then threw in a couple Green Bay guys. Now, and you're basically trying to stack up two teams that you think can make a run. I don't really like either of those teams, to be honest, but like the way they were falling. So now this stack, I have like Ravens with the Eagles. And so I hope the Eagles get me out of the first round. And then I have Lamar Jackson, Gus Edwards, Zay Flowers, and Odell Beckham to kind of like carry me the rest of the way. But anyways, it's like a fun $10 sweat. That's not too, it's like not too crazy. I like that it's 10 entry max. So I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, put that free honey in your tea. You're absolutely right. Thoughts on the Celtics last 2-minute report? Yeah, honestly, if I was the referees, I just wouldn't have released that. I just wouldn't have done the last 2-minute report. I should have just said, do one of those like NBA referee TikTok videos that they throw out every once in a while, and just be like, sorry. That's all I would have done. That was embarrassing. Not to take anything away from Indiana's win, but that was like such a silly thing. Eagles losing to Baker. Shiggins, I wouldn't be surprised, man. The vibes in the Philly looks bad. This is what I was thinking about doing tomorrow for the NBA bit, or for the second half of the NBA bit. I think we should do a playback where we do Draymond's podcast from the other night. Or the other day. I think we should do that. So I don't know if people are into that. We might maybe we'll do like a 40. No, I think we'll have good games for tomorrow. So maybe we do a full NBA bit. We just do it later in the afternoon. I just feel like that'd be a fun hang. Maybe we do it as like a happy hour or something, except we all have to drink tea. But all right, we're going to call it there. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Please, I'm going to pump this one more time. If you haven't gone and checked out the Team Hold Sports YouTube channel, it really is fun. I'm going to try to get another video up either today or tomorrow on this bad boy. Let's see. Did we get any new subs? Actually, let me check on my phone. It's easier. We did pick up more subs since we were doing this show. So this is kind of fun. It's fun watching this grow. Ooh, right now we are at 11,111 on our main channel, and on the other channel, Team Hold So Rare is at 558, and Team Hold Sports Baby is at 7,533. So let's keep this party cooking. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the party alive. Let's have some fun with it. Do me a favor, go subscribe to that if you haven't done so yet. I know most of you have already done it, but yeah, you know what, Tesla? Maybe this is a good point. We probably don't need to do 100% of it. Maybe I'll go bookmark a couple of things. We'll go bookmark some stuff and go to that. I like that call. Good call. All right. Hey, listen, Boston Base, thank you and good luck in the Chet Holmgren challenge. I think you already completed it though, right? But yeah, best of luck everybody today. We will be back, I think tonight for Shot Tank at 9. I got to check in with the boys. And then otherwise we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. NBA bit. Basketball. Gimme.